Today, our topic for the day is when it just won't let up. Really, when it just won't let up. All right. You're probably like, what won't let up? Well, I'll talk to you about it in a second. But first things first, I wanted to introduce myself. If you're new around here, my name is Andrea Orem. I'm so happy that you're able to pop in here and check things out a little bit and learn a little bit from me and engage. So if you want to say hi in the comments, that's awesome. Say hello. If you're watching the replay, comment #replay. I'd love to connect with you and see what's up in your neck of the woods. But today we're going to be talking. I should have said what I do. So I am a vocal music teacher. I love helping people who are speakers and singers train their voice to be healthy and strong and confident. And I also help people with TMJ issues through a course that I've made called TMJ Strong, sharing the ways that I have dealt with the whole situation in my life. But anyway, enough about me. Let's get to the topic. When it just won't let up. What is it? Well, this is a story from yesterday. So yesterday I went to see my chiropractor, which is normal. Like that, I go about once a month or every other month, depending on when I feel like my body needs it. And that's kind of the moral of today's story. So I went to the chiropractor yesterday, felt really good after he adjusted me. Then I started to not feel so good, which is also a normal body response, because when we go down into lack of wellness, if we're out of alignment, we then have to go back up through that experience again, usually, to reach wellness again. So it's kind of like I don't know what you call it, not a roller coaster, but like a map that goes both ways. What is it called? It's one of those, it's the same on both sides. I don't know. Somebody in the comments, tell me what something is the same on both sides. But if you're going down like this, you have to go back the same way you came, basically, in order to get back out. So I had been dealing with some of those types of headaches at the end of last week and over the weekend. And so I fully expected that as I was adjusted and back in alignment, I'd have to go through that process again. So when it just won't let up. Yesterday, I had a headache off and on all day, and then it wouldn't let up as I was going into the evening, and I was struggling a little bit. I was like, this is not fun. I don't like how this feels. I'm not used to feeling this way again. And thankfully, gratefully, I don't have to feel this way all the time. So I fully recognized that I was feeling the gratefulness and the gratitude and the blessing of not feeling that way all the time anymore, even as I was in the midst of it. But what I learned or remembered yesterday is to pay attention, listen to my body, say, okay, I don't like how this feels. I'm not going to just push through it super hard. There are times that maybe that's necessary, but most of the time I'm learning to just listen to my body and do what it needs. So if it needs me to slow down, I slow down. If it needs me to rest, I rest. As a highly sensitive person, an HSP, that has been a huge blessing and discovery in my life over the last couple of years, is learning when to stop, learning when to say no, learning how to listen to my body. So if you deal with TMJ issues, if you are an HSP too, I would love to hear in the comments if you are highly sensitive also. Let's have some solidarity there, because apparently only like 20% of the people in the world are actually highly sensitive. So it would be really cool to see who else in this group, in my sphere of the world, is a highly sensitive person. But I digress a little bit. Anyway, it doesn't matter if you're HSP or not, because if you want to take care of your body, if you want to take care of your voice, if you're a singer here or if you're a speaker here and you are learning about those kinds of things from me, listen to this. It doesn't just apply to people in chronic pain or people who are sensitive. It applies to all of us. Listen to your body. If your voice is telling you it's tired, take some measures to take care of it. If your voice is telling you to stop because something hurts, stop. Something hurts. The hurt is telling you something. Listen to your body. Listen to your voice. It'll share with you all you really need to know. So when that headache won't let up, when your voice is telling you that it hurts, when your emotions are saying something that's a lot stronger than what you think the occasion tells you to. Stop and listen, because there's a reason. And if we stop and listen a little more to our bodies, to our own heart, to our Creator who's trying to speak to us through the experiences we're going through His Holy Spirit in us, I believe He speaks to us daily, constantly, all the time. When we stop and listen, then we can really start to understand, start to discover, start to find healing, find answers, find relief. I believe that. And it's maybe not immediate, but I woke up this morning feeling so much better because I chose to stop and rest and listen to my body. And had I not done that a year ago, 2 years ago, I don't know. Maybe I would still have that headache this morning. It's hard to say. Nobody knows for sure. But I'm doing a lot better at stopping and listening. And I encourage you to stop and get better at listening to your body too. So if that's something that you are really good at, I'd love to hear extra tips on ways that you are able to help yourself stop and listen. Maybe it's tools that you use, strategies that you use. I'm sure other people would be blessed to hear that as well. But for now, I'll just encourage you to start practicing stopping and listening. It really is great for us. So have a great rest of your day. I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye for now.